Okay, it's finally time to try Rao's soups. I got the chicken and gnocchi. Since it's finally cold outside, I'll bust this out. I've had it for a couple weeks, and I really wanted to try it. They have other varieties, but I wanted to make sure to try I guess the most basic one would be this one first to see how the quality holds up. I like the Rao's brand, so I'm gonna pop this in a soup pot, and we'll see what it tastes like. All right, real quick, here's what it looks like. It's in the middle thickness, and it's definitely got a lot of chunks, and it very much smells of oregano and thyme. It's got a lot of, it's got that classic kind of, what do you call it, herbal smell. Okay, this is a bit of a midnight snack for me, but let's take a little bite, a little cold. 1 a.m., it's cold outside, soup. I'm gonna try to get a little piece of gnocchi. Gnocchi? I think it's gnocchi. That's how they'd say it on the Food Network. Okay, I think this has a little bit of everything in it. It's still very hot, but we're gonna blow on it. I've got a couple mixed feelings about this soup, but overall, right off the bat, if you're just looking for buying advice, buy it. It's pretty good. I just want to talk about its place in like the soup market. I've always been like a Campbell's Chunky kind of person. $2 a can. It's pretty good, but you can definitely tell that it's $2 a can. This $3.58 comes in a jar. The size difference is it's in between like a regular can of Campbell's soup and a chunky can of Campbell's soup. So it's not quite as much food as a chunky, but it's still a little bit more than a regular like chicken noodle soup can. But the price is obviously a lot more. $3.58 a jar, as I said. Is it worth that cost? In my opinion, I'm gonna say yes. I would probably buy this again. I definitely want to try the other flavors now for sure, but I would probably buy this one specifically again because it does something that any canned soup I've had has lacked, and in that it tastes natural. It tastes like a homemade soup, basically. Looking at the ingredients on the back of the jar, it's just the ingredients. There's no like weird chemicals or anything. Not really any preservatives. It's just like, here you go, chicken, gnocchi with potato and flour and carrots and seasonings and, pepper and thyme and oregano. It's all things you would expect to see in a homemade soup. So really good on that front. I like the taste. It took me, like the first few bites I took, I was actually a little like thrown off because I was expecting something different, I mean, I do feel like the Rao's brand is generally associated with quality, and I like their pasta sauces, and I really liked their lasagna when I reviewed it a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago. And now I like their soups. I do feel it's worth a premium in this case if you're looking for a good quality, solid soup. It wouldn't replace like my box of cans of soup I have in the closet just in case of emergencies, because I don't think a glass jar is going to last quite as long as a tin can, but I mean, that's crazy person talk. If you're just getting the soup to eat it, like, on a day off, or like if you're just tired and want to eat soup for dinner, this is definitely a step up from Progresso or Campbell's Chunky. It's kind of in that area of like refrigerated soups, like the Jason's Deli's soups, which are generally a lot more at grocery stores around here. They're like $6 or $7, but there is a little bit more quantity, not quality, quantity. This is probably the right serving size for a soup. That's the only thing I'd really say that brings it down, is I'd actually like a little bit more to make it like a meal. But outside of that, I really have nothing bad to say about it. So, Rao's chicken gnocchi soup. It's gonna get a big old five stars. Great soup. Check it out if you can. Like I said, I got it at Walmart. I think it's worth the premium, but maybe, try it for yourself. See if you think it's worth the extra dollars. See you next time.